Welcome back to Dawn's Astrological Vision and Happy New Year. This is the general forecast for Sagittarius Sun sign, rising, and moon sign. Sagittarius. Mercury retrograde is carrying over from 2016, and we're still dealing with things from last year. Mercury retrograde is over on the 8th, and communications and transportation will start to return to normal. Until then, you will have to make an extra effort to stay focused and on track. On the 12th, Mercury moves into your second house, the sign Capricorn. This is the house of financial savvy. Having a practical state of mind is of greater importance now. You possess a knack for knowing how to put people, ideas, and things together profitably. This is a strong period for analyzing your cash flow, income, and earning power. You are more practical and rational in your approach to finances now. With your conscious mind focused on money and possessions as well as personal values, this can be a strong period for gathering new money and coming up with ideas. Another carryover from 2016 is the Mars-Neptune conjunction, which is still in effect on the 1st and may bring on some post-holiday depression. Try eating foods high in iron and getting enough sleep. Your ruler Jupiter is making a sextile aspect to Saturn on the 1st. This involves your 11th house and 1st house. This favorable aspect over the next couple of days can bring about progress towards the achievement of long-term goals. Important educational or career opportunities may arise at this time. Help and recognition may come from those in established positions of power and authority and/or from the institutions they represent. Jupiter is transiting your 11th house until October 10th, and this transit brings benefits and fresh energy to networking activities, the formulation of broad long-term goals, acquaintances, clubs, and organizations. You can rely on your friends for their help and support, and your circle of friends may increase during this fruitful transit. Your long-term goals and wishes tend to be broad and perhaps unusual or ahead of the times. Make use of this beneficial transit. Jupiter goes retrograde next month and its effects will not be as strong. Achieving your goals tend to come more easily now. You could become more active with friends or in your community. The planet Saturn is in your sign or 1st house until December 19th. You overcome personal obstacles through self-discipline, and patience is an essential lesson now. If you believe you can't, you're right. Otherwise, you'll find a way to do what you want. Beware of a tendency to be too serious and to see things in the worst possible light. You are likely to be more serious and introspective and less carefree. You also tend to be rather critical of yourself and of your past endeavors, perhaps more so than you need to be. An increased sense of personal responsibility, maturity, dedication, and realism, and eliminating the frivolous or immature aspects of your life and personality are on the agenda. The sun is transiting your second house until the 19th. Your focus is on material affairs and comfort issues. Security is a driving force for you right now, and you might find that you are especially interested in accumulating possessions. What you have and what you don't have come into focus. This is the time of the year when personal finances and possessions receive maximum attention. Pour your energy into your work and your finances, and you might just be able to take your ideas to the bank. Extravagance with your checkbook is something you may want to look out for. This is not the most eventful time of year for you, and you are more inclined to dig your heels in and hang on to what makes you feel most secure than to take big risks. On the 7th, the sun and the planet Pluto conjunct. The sun is our center of energy, and Pluto rules over crisis and transformations. This is a time to keep fighting for your long-term goals and not back down. This could be an action-filled couple days when time seems to slow down as you encounter some of your more sensitive areas. This kind of intensity and vulnerability points to inner change and growth, especially that related to goals or someone older. You are in the position to gain some personal power. Keep your eye out for opportunities and do look beyond appearances. The planet Pluto is transiting Capricorn in your second house until 2024, and psychological values and material possessions become very important for you now, and they're in a state of change. What is old and familiar is left behind or changed so thoroughly as to be unrecognizable. This can be a very productive time in your life, could even be a Midas touch kind of experience. Your values and your attitudes about money and material security undergo a profound purification during these years. Venus moves into the sign Pisces on the 3rd until February 3rd. Making your home situations more pleasant and attractive plays a part in this transit. If you are in the market, the sale or purchase of real estate could bring you much gain before this cycle is through. You may yearn for family harmony, and you are more receptive and gentle on a romantic level. And you also tend to be sentimental or nostalgic now. If things are out of whack on the home front, you will do whatever you can to create a peaceful and stable atmosphere. The full moon is in the sign Cancer on the 12th. This is your 8th house, and this full moon is about giving and taking. You are trying to balance your comfort and security needs with the needs to satisfy other people's needs and comfort levels. You could be settling old debts, and this could require a large payout of cash. On the other hand, someone could be leaning on you for some financial support. The planet Mars is transiting Pisces, your 4th house, until the 27th. Family and security are things that rattle your chain more than ever now. These are areas where you make beginnings and bold moves, things you're willing to fight for. These are the things it pays to be careful about. Tackling some major project in the home, garden, or yard, or taking action on something in the home that's been neglected or needing repair for some time is on the agenda now. It's probably best if you work by yourself or with a family member who is equally eager and committed to the project. Strive to be kind and respectful towards family members who may seem to be going out of their way to irritate you. On the 19th, the sun moves into Aquarius, your 3rd house. For some reason or another, gathering and exchanging information becomes a more important part of your life. This can be a very educational experience. Neighbors or siblings have a big impact on your goals and make a big impression. You are exploring and searching now, making connections and paying attention to your immediate environment. Social interaction is emphasized during this period and is, for the most part, lighthearted. You could have a finger in many pies right now. Mars is transiting Aries, your 5th house, as of the 27th. You're coming into a creative and competitive phase now, one in which you want to be admired and appreciated for what you do and who you are. A lover or child becomes a focal point in your life. Romance and such creative pursuits as hobbies are an outlet for much of your energy. Romantic passions are stimulated and a love affair could heat up. Also on the 27th, the new moon is in the sign Aquarius, your 3rd house. Over the next couple weeks, you could see an increase in the amount of communications you have with people. This could take place in many ways, in person, phone, or computer. This house also rules siblings and neighbors. You could spend more time with yours. Short distance travel is also associated with this house, and there may be many short trips having to do with domestic issues. Your lucky days of the month are the 4th, 5th, 13th, 14th, 22nd, and 23rd. This completes your general forecast, Sagittarius, for January 2017. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you for returning, liking, and subscribing to Dawn's Astrological Vision. During the month of January, I will be offering a free 6-month forecast, and it will include a copy of your natal, progress, and solar return chart. Contact me by email at Felicia, Felicia, 48223 at gmail.com. Sagittarius, I'll talk to you next month. Bye.